Hello everyone, welcome to this video on how to configure additional tooltip fields in a dashboard widget in Bold BI. Before getting into the video, you have to know how to create a dashboard and how to connect to a new data source. Please check the links provided in this video's description if you do not know how to do these things. Let's take a quick look at the tooltip feature and its purpose in Bold BI. Tooltips help users know the exact figures behind the data records visualized in widgets. Bold BI tooltips are details that appear when you move your pointer over visualizations. Tooltips and widgets make the dashboard reader-friendly and provide extra information. Only measure fields are allowed as additional tooltip fields. Tooltip fields are currently not supported in the KPI card, number card, radial gauge, grid, pivot grid, image, label, and filter widgets. To learn more about tooltips, reference the documentation link provided in this video's description. Let's go to the product homepage. Here you can see a list of dashboard examples I've explored. From these, I have added the Orthopedic Clinical Variation Dashboard, where I will demonstrate the tooltip feature. I open the dashboard by clicking on it. This dashboard provides a detailed overview of an orthopedic team's healthcare KPIs, helping administrators review occupancy and readmission rates, average patient length of stay, clinical complication data, and more. Let's edit this dashboard to add tooltip fields in widgets in the Dashboard Designer panel. Here, this bar chart visualizes the patient population by urgency type metric, which expresses the total number of patients in each diagnosis-related group by the urgency of their condition. I am going to add tooltip fields to this widget. Initially, the widget shows the configured data values and the urgency type of the corresponding data points as the default tooltip information when you hover with the mouse pointer as shown. Note that you should showcase additional information in the tooltip without affecting the visualization of the configured widget. Once we have configured the additional information, the tooltip displaying it will be shown along with the default tooltip information. Click the Settings icon and navigate to the Assign Data tab. Drag the measure value field you want to show in the widget's tooltip as additional information to the tooltip section. Here I have added male measure value to the tooltip section. Let's check the result in the widget. Now, the widget will be rendered and on mouse hover, it will show the configured measure value as additional information in the tooltip. You can add any number of tooltips to your widgets as needed. I will add one more field to the tooltip section of the widget. This time I have added the female measure value. The configured female measure value is now displayed as a tooltip in the widget. The important thing you need to know about additional tooltip fields is they support only measure value fields. If a dimension value field is added in a tooltip, it will also act as a measure value field. Let's see how to customize the tooltip field name and the format of the displayed data value. Using the Rename option in the Settings menu, you can rename the tooltip. Click the Settings icon and provide a new name for the tooltip in the field name. Then, press Enter to save the changes. Let's see the result in the widget after modifying the tooltip name. Next, you can change the aggregation type of the measure value field from the Settings icon. Each measure value column configured to a widget can be aggregated individually based on the type you define. Here are the aggregation types we support and their uses. Next, let's configure a dimension value field and select the first or last option from the Settings menu. This option will only be enabled for dimensions or date fields. Here, for the dimension value DRG name, I have selected the first option. When the first option is selected, the top value of the dimension field can be obtained based on the measure column, configured in the Values section, and displays the tooltip value as shown. Here you can see the highest patient population based on DRG name and urgency type, which makes you find the DRG name which has highest patient population count from total patients population. Similarly, when the last option is selected, you can see the lowest patient population based on DRG name and urgency type, which makes you find the DRG name which has lowest patient population count from total patients population. Next, for the date field column, the first and last value will be shown in date format. Here is the date format applied to the tooltip widget. Next, let's apply formatting to the measure value in the Measure Formatting dialog box. You can apply formatting like changing the type, changing the representation, and appending text at the front or back of the value label to showcase the widget based on your requirements. To learn more about formatting measure type columns, refer to the documentation provided in this video's description. That's all there is to it. We have successfully configured additional tooltip fields in a dashboard widget. Let's publish the dashboard, and the dashboard is successfully rendered. You can find these kinds of pre-configured analytics dashboard examples under the Sample Dashboards section of the Bold BI website. To know more about how to view pre-configured analytics dashboards, you can check the video link provided in this video's description. In this video, we have seen an overview of how to configure additional tooltip fields in a dashboard widget in Bold BI. Please leave a comment with any questions you may have or if there are any additional features you would like to see in Bold BI. Thanks for watching.